so fall, obviously my favorite time of year. You heard me talk about it time and time again. If you're living under a rock, pumpkin spice is everything that I love and everything nice. But it also turns out that the warm colors and rich foods actually have some great health benefits.
Yes, we turn to the author of the book Moodtopia, Tame Your Moods, De-stress and Find Balance Using Herbal Remedies. And our favorite master herbalist, Sara Chana, is here to tell us why we need to incorporate this into our diet. And just seeing orange is amazing. Sarah, welcome back.
Just seeing orange. Yes, great to be here. I want to say that I'm an LA girl.
Yes.
And I moved to New York, and we don't really have a fall in LA.
I know, yeah.
And all of a sudden, when it came to this time of the year, there was this orange mist everywhere with all these orange and yellow leaves falling. And as an herbalist, I was like, what does this mean?
Yeah.
So it's very fascinating. After these vibrant yellows and blue skies of the summer, all of a sudden, everything tames, everything calms down. And orange is a very meditative color. It's very spiritual, and it helps us think about what our next steps in lives is. So it's a really good time to reflect on what we learned from the summer and what we're going to go and experience in the winter.
I love it.
It's so interesting. It's like nature knows what it's doing.
It
you know,
really
when things kind of cool down and you have a bit of that seasonal depression, all of a sudden, boop, the foliage with all the beautiful colors.
Calmness, playfulness, those are two things that come to mind when you talk about orange.
So it's got both sides. Like, it's very invigorating because orange is made from red and yellow, so it's got this vibrancy, but yet it's got this calming time. And remember, it starts to get dark soon. We're going to change the clocks. And we really need that night vision. And eating all these vegetables that are growing right now are going to help us actually with night vision.
Let's talk about pumpkin, okay? Because pumpkin is a superfood, for those who don't know. And so people think, well, you know, you can't really eat the contents of a pumpkin, but you can.
You can.
Totally. I mean, it's super fun to carve faces out, for sure. And people used to do that to make sure spirits didn't enter your house as the season changes. But really, I consider it a superfood because the pumpkin seeds are very high in protein, and especially in the winter, we need that protein. We've got the inside of the pumpkin, which you can make into a pumpkin pie, but you can also make soups. You can use butternut squash, and they're fat soluble, which means they stay in our body longer. Why is that beneficial? Because we get colder as the weather changes. And when we have these nutrients deep inside of our body, digesting at a slower rate, we actually feel warmer.
That's why I'm always warm.
Yeah, there you go. It's the pumpkin. And I love oils. Pumpkin seed oil. You call it the golden elixir. Why is that?
And you know, it's not as popular as it should be. And it really compares with the benefits of olive oil. Don't cook with it or fry with it because it's not good when it gets too hot. But to drizzle over your soup, drizzle over your salad, it can lower cholesterol, it can help regulate your blood sugar levels, and it can reduce inflammation. What I love most about it is you can add a little to your moisturizer and massage it into your skin, and it helps with wrinkles that none of us have, of course.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Okay, so I didn't even know there was a pumpkin seed oil. That's amazing. Okay, and I thought I knew everything about pumpkin. Pumpkin spice, let's talk about spices. Pumpkin spice, saffron, curry, these are all important, but why?
Antioxidants, and they help reduce inflammation in our body. More inflammation, more disease. So it's really important. I mean, I'm a master herbalist, so I've got some calendula tea here, and I like to make a lot of the orange colored teas in the fall. But if you're not into that yet, you can just use spices. And what they do is they create a blood flow, they increase circulation, and honestly, as it gets colder, we don't move around as much. So we need that circulation. So add a little paprika, a little curry to everything you're cooking.
There you go. Also great for the immune system as we get into the icky, germy part of the year. Candles, mood boosting. Why orange candles in particular?
So again, especially as the weather changes, we want to be in this like meditative state, analyzing this crazy world of chaos for sure these days, but it's also invigorating. Orange is this color that brings life to a room. So if you're kind of, you know, sitting at a desk and you're a little bored and a little overwhelmed, you can literally just take a piece of orange paper, tape it up, and it'll make you feel better.
Wow. Okay, yeah, even your shirt. I mean,
and it brings more oxygen. When I was doing research on the color orange, they say just being around orange brings more oxygen into your body. So especially if it's the winter and, you know, we're all wearing our It's
There you go.
cashmere. It's
Wrap
delicious.
yourself.
Well, excuse
Just
me.
Yeah, it
put
feels
on
great.
an orange scarf, and you're
Right.
going to feel more invigorated when it
I've
gets
just
And
come
you're
alive.
warm.
dark and gloomy.
I've come alive because I did drink. But you're talking about some essential oils as well.
Yes.
Now you do love your essential oils, but an orange one, or is this like is this more of a pumpkin thing?
So I have an orange one, which you can burn or express in the morning, which brings energy. So if you wake up and you're super gloomy and you're super tired, you can have some essential oil of orange, which will boost your energy. But pumpkin essential oil,
Now we're talking.
you can literally put it in a diffuser.
Now we're talking.
It smells delicious,
Put it on
doesn't
your
it?
wrist, behind your ears.
Oh, look at that! Is nice.
The
That
new,
is nice.
the new pumpkin cologne.
Yeah.
But you can also just
Wow.
put it in a pot of water
Right.
on your stove, put a couple drops, let it simmer, and your whole house will feel with a pumpkin
There we go.
smell.
Sometimes I like to bring an essential oil with me in the morning and just kind of take a whiff just to
Yeah.
wake me up a little
Absolutely.
bit. Is it
That's your
working?
orange.
This is lovely.
It's a
I'm
beautiful smell.
That is
And I want to
beautiful.
let you know that from a medicinal standpoint, because I'm an herbalist, pumpkin seed oil, pumpkin seed tincture, I'm sorry, the oil we just discussed, actually can help reduce a swollen prostate.
Okay.
So a lot of men, as they slightly age, get
Yes,
a
yes,
slightly
yes.
swollen prostate, and you can put a couple drops, again, speak with your doctor, of tincture, and you can take that once
Thank
or
you,
twice
Sarah.
a day.
We love it. We love when you
Thank
come
you.
by. Sara Chana, thank you for joining us this morning. You can check out her book, Moodtopia, everybody. It is wherever you buy your books. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you very
Thank
much. Great speaking
you.
with you.